What truly defines a great truck? Is it raw, untamed power that pins you to your seat? Is it a suite of futuristic technology that can practically navigate the world for you? For decades, the prevailing wisdom has been simple: more is always better. But what if that glittering promise is a carefully crafted illusion, a mask for engineering madness? What if some of the most advanced, most audacious trucks ever to roll off an assembly line were, in reality, spectacular, wallet-draining disasters waiting to happen? Welcome, automotive enthusiasts, to a journey deep into the heart of vehicular hubris. Today, we're tearing down the showroom posters and looking at the cold, hard reality of the 13 most over-engineered trucks in history. These are the machines that look breathtaking under the dealership lights, but can quickly morph into soul-crushing money pits the second their tires hit your driveway. We have meticulously ranked these titans of questionable design, from the brilliantly absurd to the needlessly complex, all based on real-world owner accounts and forensic engineering analysis. We are talking about suspension systems with repair costs that could buy you a brand new compact car, and engines so bewilderingly intricate that a simple oil change requires a technician with the credentials of a rocket scientist. But here's the ultimate twist in our tale. The truck sitting at our number one spot is an engineering paradox. A vehicle so absurdly overbuilt for its time that pristine examples are still conquering the wild 75 years later, while their modern counterparts are being prepped for the scrapyard. This isn't just a list, it's a crucial exposé. It's a warning about the fine line between bold innovation and certifiable insanity. Let's dive in. Car number 13, the Tesla Cybertruck 2023 present. Kicking off our list is a vehicle that didn't just bend the rules of truck design, it shattered them into a million stainless steel pieces. The Tesla Cybertruck is what happens when engineers are told that no convention is sacred. Its most radical feature is its exoskeleton construction. Unlike every other truck, which has a body bolted onto a separate frame, the Cybertruck's body is the frame. Forged from a proprietary 30X cold-rolled stainless steel, this shell acts like an insect's exoskeleton, providing both structure and skin. This required Tesla to invent entirely new manufacturing processes, as stamping and welding this ultra-hard material proved to be an immense challenge, evidenced by the early model's infamous panel gaps. The performance figures are equally outlandish. The top-tier Cyberbeast tri-motor setup unleashes a staggering 845 horsepower, launching the angular behemoth to 60 miles per hour faster than many supercars. It features steer-by-wire technology, which completely severs the physical connection between the steering wheel and the front wheels, relying instead on a complex network of motors and electronics. This allows for a variable steering ratio but introduces a new layer of electronic dependency. The truck also runs on a 48-volt architecture, a massive leap from the traditional 12-volt system, which simplifies wiring but makes it incompatible with the universe of standard automotive accessories. The list of over-engineered features continues with supposedly bulletproof glass and armor-grade body panels, whose repairability in case of an accident raises significant questions, as the stainless steel can't be easily filled and painted like traditional steel. While its performance is undeniable, the Cybertruck represents a gamble on a future where trucks are defined more by their software and material science than by traditional ruggedness. Car number 12, the GMC Hummer EV 2022 present. General Motors resurrected the Hummer name not as a gas-guzzling behemoth, but as an all-electric Goliath of over-engineering. The GMC Hummer EV is a rolling contradiction. It's a zero-emissions vehicle that weighs over a staggering 9,000 pounds with a battery pack that alone weighs more than a Honda Civic. Its tri-motor setup can generate up to 1,000 horsepower, which is unleashed in its watts to freedom, what the fuck mode, allowing this land yacht to rocket from 0 to 60 inches, a physics-defying 3 seconds. Its most talked about feature is crab walk, a technology that allows the truck to move diagonally by turning all 4 wheels in the same direction. This isn't a simple software trick. It required a complete reinvention of steering and suspension geometry, creating a system of incredible complexity for a feature of questionable real-world utility. Its adaptive air suspension offers up to a jaw-dropping 15.9 inches of ground clearance in extract mode, and its features read like science fiction: removable roof panels, acclaimed underwater driving capability, and the complex Ultium battery platform at its core. It is an incredible technological showcase, but its immense weight, which causes extreme wear and tear on tires and brakes, its high price, and its initial quality control issues make it a prime example of electric over-engineering at its most ambitious and outrageously heavy. Car number 11. The Ford F-150 Raptor 2010 present. Landing on our list is the truck that started the high-performance off-road craze, the Ford F-150 Raptor. Ford's Special Vehicle Team, SVT, didn't just want to build a better off-road truck, they wanted to bring the capabilities of a professional Baja desert racing machine to the showroom floor. The first generation was a game-changer, featuring Fox Racing shocks with external reservoirs that provided incredible damping. The current third-gen model pushes the envelope even further, boasting up to 13 inches of front suspension travel and the option of massive 37-inch tires straight from the factory. The over-engineering is in the suspension technology. The latest models feature Fox Live valve shocks, an intelligent system that uses sensors all over the truck to adjust damping rates hundreds of times per second, actively preparing the suspension for the terrain ahead. Its Baja mode doesn't just change throttle response, it alters transmission mapping, holds gears longer, and optimizes the 4WD system for high-speed desert runs. It's a masterclass in technological control, but this capability comes with compromises. The specialized components are incredibly expensive to replace, and the maintenance schedule is far more rigorous than a standard F-150. The Raptor forced competitors into an arms race, leading to a new generation of wonderfully over-engineered trucks. Car number 10, the Ram 1500 TRX 2021 to 2024. The engineers at Stellantis took the Raptor's dominance very personally. Their ferocious, snarling response was the Ram 1500 TRX, a truck so powerful it borders on the absurd. At the heart of this beast is the legendary 6.2-liter supercharged Hellcat V8 engine, pumping out a chest-thumping 702 horsepower. But this wasn't just an engine swap. Creating the TRX required a fundamental redesign of 75% of the truck's frame, reinforcing it with high-strength steel to prevent the monstrous torque from twisting it into a pretzel. It was fitted with Bilstein Blackhawk E2 adaptive dampers, which possess a dual-valve technology, making them incredibly capable at both soft compression on-road and absorbing massive impacts from jumps. Its air induction system is a work of art, designed to feed the supercharger 32.9 liters of air per minute while filtering out the dirt and debris of a desert environment through a dual-path system. It even featured a launch control system ported from Dodge's drag racing programs. Owners rave about its godlike power and soul-stirring supercharger whine, but they pay the price at the pump with a brutal 10 to 12 mpg. The TRX will be remembered as a short-lived, glorious example of extreme, unapologetic, internal combustion over-engineering. Car number 9, the Dodge Ram SRT-10 2004 to 2006. In the early 2010s, Chrysler's performance division had a moment of pure, unadulterated madness. Their insane idea? Take the monstrous 8.3-liter V10 engine from the Dodge Viper and cram it into a Ram 1500. The result of this lunatic inspiration was the Dodge Ram SRT-10. This truck produced a staggering 500 horsepower, a figure utterly excessive for any practical application. The engineering challenges were immense. The massive V10 required redesigned engine mounts, an upgraded cooling system, and a reinforced transmission. In early models, that transmission was the same Tremec T56 6-speed manual found in the Viper, complete with a heavy-duty clutch that was a workout in traffic. The entire truck was transformed. It featured a lowered suspension tuned by performance car engineers, massive 22-inch wheels, and the largest brakes ever fitted to a production pickup at the time. A functional hood scoop and a large wind tunnel tested rear wing, supposedly reducing lift at high speeds, completed the look. It could hit nearly 155 miles per hour but sacrificed payload capacity and suffered from horrifying 9 mpg fuel economy. With just over 10,000 units produced, the SRT-10 is a collector's item representing the absolute extreme of performance truck over-engineering. Car number 8, the Honda Ridgeline 2006, present. This truck is a different flavor of over-engineering, one born from a philosophy of cleverness and comfort rather than brute force. When Honda's engineers set out to build a pickup, they approached it like architects of a luxury sedan. Their most radical decision was to abandon the body on-frame construction in favor of a unibody design with an integrated ladder frame for rigidity. This provided a vastly superior ride quality and handling, but left traditional truck buyers baffled. The Ridgeline's over-engineering was a showcase of niche features. The dual-action tailgate could fold down or swing open sideways. The in-bed trunk, a lockable, weatherproof storage space carved from the truck's floor, was an innovation no competitor offered, requiring complex structural engineering and waterproofing. The Ridgeline also featured a sophisticated independent rear suspension when nearly every other truck used a solid rear axle, again prioritizing on-road comfort over maximum articulation for off-roading. Another area of innovation was its composite bed, which was immune to rust and more resistant to dents than the steel beds of its rivals. The Ridgeline remains a brilliantly engineered solution, but a solution to problems most traditional truck buyers simply don't have. Car number 7, the Toyota Tundra 2000 present. Toyota approached the fiercely competitive American pickup market not with flashy features, but with a singular, obsessive focus: building a truck for the apocalypse. The Tundra's over-engineering is all about bulletproof durability. Toyota invested over $1 billion in American facilities dedicated to building trucks that would outlast their competition. The Tundra's foundation is a massively robust frame with high-strength steel. Its engine options, like the long-running 5.7-liter V8, were designed for relentless reliability over peak performance. The philosophy of overbuilding extends to every component. The differentials are enormous, with a massive ring gear that was much larger than competitors at the time. The brake rotors are dinner plate sized, and components like alternators and water pumps are built to standards exceeding typical automotive grade. The most famous testament to this is the story of Victor Shepard's 2007 Tundra, which he drove over 1 million miles with the original engine, transmission, and paint job before Toyota traded him a new truck to study the old one. This focus on durability has drawbacks, mainly in fuel economy, but the Tundra is definitive proof that over-engineering for longevity creates immense, lasting value. Car number 6, the Chevrolet Avalanche 2002 to 2013. This truck was the answer to a question almost nobody was asking. In the early 2010s, GM engineers decided the pickup wasn't complicated enough. Their solution was the mid-gate system. This wasn't just a folding rear seat. It was a removable rear window and a fold-down panel that connected the cargo bed directly to the passenger cabin, theoretically transforming a crew cab into a long bed hauler. The engineering required was staggering, demanding heavily reinforced supports, intricate and often faulty sealing mechanisms, and a complete redesign of the cabin's architecture. The midgate seals failed with alarming frequency, leading to cabins plagued by water leaks and maddening wind noise. The removable rear glass was heavy and cumbersome, and few owners ever bothered with it, imagining the panic of a sudden rain shower. Built on the Suburban platform, it was also saddled with luxury features like air conditioning vents in the cargo bed and a sea of plastic cladding that was notorious for fading and becoming brittle over time, making a once premium truck look cheap. Its unibody look, created by the large sail panels connecting the cab to the bed, also alienated traditional buyers who preferred the classic pickup aesthetic. The Avalanche remains a testament to over-engineered solutions for problems that never truly existed. Car number 5, the International CXT 2004 to 2008. If you've ever felt small in your full-size pickup, then the International CXT was built to cure that. At number 5, we have the undisputed king of sheer, intimidating size. International Harvester, a company known for semi-trucks, decided the consumer market needed a vehicle built on a medium-duty commercial chassis. The result was the CXT, or Commercial Extreme Truck, the largest production pickup ever made. This wasn't just a scaled-up truck, it was a domesticated monster. The CXT was built on the International 7300 commercial chassis, bringing with it a full air brake system, an air ride cab and seats, and industrial-grade electrical components. Under its colossal hood sat a 7.6-liter inline-six diesel designed for relentless grunt. Maintenance was a nightmare for anyone outside of a commercial trucking depot. Oil changes measured in gallons, not quarts, and tires that cost a fortune. Owners were thrilled by its 20,000-pound towing capacity, but faced a horrifying 7 to 10 miles per gallon. With a price tag well over $100,000, the CX-T was the ultimate expression of over-engineering for the tiny fraction of buyers who could actually justify or afford its unbelievable capability. Car number 4, the Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6X 620 13 to 2015. Sometimes, over-engineering isn't about solving a problem, it's about making a statement so loud and audacious that it defies all logic. Welcome to the Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6X6. As if the standard G-Wagon wasn't extreme enough, AMG engineers decided it needed 2 more wheels. This 6-wheeled, ultra-luxury off-road Leviathan is over-engineering as performance art. Its 5.5-liter twin-turbocharged V8 unleashed 536 horsepower to all 6 wheels through a complex system of 5 differential locks that could be engaged sequentially. To give it unparalleled off-road prowess, Mercedes fitted it with portal axles, a technology where the axle tube is above the center of the wheel hub, providing a staggering 18 inches of ground clearance. It also had an onboard air compressor system that could inflate or deflate the massive 37-inch tires in seconds, a feature derived from military desert vehicles. Inside, you were swaddled in opulent, hand-stitched leather. With a production run limited to just 100 units and a price tag north of $500,000, owners marveled at its godlike capability, but soon discovered the terrifying reality of its bespoke maintenance costs. Car number 3, the International Harvester Travelall, 1957 to 1975. At number 3, we have a truck that was decades ahead of its time. The International Harvester Travelall was engineered to solve a problem that, in the 1,950 seconds, didn't really exist yet: how to comfortably seat a whole family in a pickup truck. The Travelall became the first factory-produced crew cab pickup, requiring extensive and pioneering over-engineering. Based on their Wagon platform, it featured a lower-mounted cab that provided a surprisingly car-like ride. The engineering challenges were significant. Creating adequate passenger space while preserving bed utility was a delicate balancing act. Adding a second set of doors meant the frame needed significant reinforcement to maintain torsional rigidity, a major challenge with the metallurgy of the era. The Travelall was marketed as the vehicle that could tow your boat to the lake with the whole family on board, a concept that essentially created the modern family adventure vehicle. Its over-engineered solution to passenger capacity was truly visionary, and its fundamental design influenced every single modern crew cab truck on the road today. Car number 2, the Hummer H, 1992 to 2006. Before the brand was diluted, there was the original, the Hummer H1. At number 2, we have the truck that brought battlefield-grade engineering to suburban driveways. The H1 was a barely tame military machine. It came standard with geared hubs and portal axles, giving it a phenomenal 16 inches of ground clearance. It also featured a central tire inflation system that allowed the driver to adjust tire pressure from inside the cabin. Its 6.5-liter V8 diesel prioritized unwavering reliability over power, and advanced waterproofing allowed it to ford through 30 inches of water. But this military design created a host of challenges. The interior was shockingly claustrophobic, with a massive engine tunnel separating the driver and passenger by several feet. Its incredibly wide stance made navigating city streets a strategic mission. Maintenance required specialized knowledge and military-spec parts. The H1 was for buyers who craved the ultimate in capability, an icon of rugged, impractical, and glorious over-engineering. Car number 1, the Dodge Power Wagon, 1946 to 1968. And now, the number 1 spot. The ultimate over-engineered truck wasn't built to be fast or luxurious. It was built with one profound purpose: to survive anything. This is the legendary Dodge Power Wagon. Derived directly from Dodge's unstoppable WC Series military vehicles from World War II, the Power Wagon brought uncompromising wartime engineering standards to civilian life. It was overbuilt on a scale that is difficult to comprehend today, with military-grade components throughout its entire drivetrain. Its inline-six engines were designed for unwavering reliability and easy field repairs. It had heavy-duty axles, a non-synchronized crashbox transmission that required skill to operate, and a power takeoff PTO feature that could run external equipment like winches or farm implements directly from the engine. It was engineered for the most extreme conditions imaginable. This fanatical over-engineering created legendary durability. It is a testament to their construction that many power wagons remain fully operational after more than 75 years. The Power Wagon represents pure, purposeful, over-engineering building, a machine far beyond what was required, simply because the engineering standards demanded nothing less than absolute excellence. From the absurdly complex to the indestructibly simple, these 13 trucks show us what happens when engineers push the boundaries of what's possible for better and for worse. They remind us that the greatest truck isn't always the one with the most features, but the one that's built with a clear and unwavering purpose. But now, I want to hear from you. Which of these engineering marvels or monstrosities would you park in your dream garage? Did we miss one that you think is a masterpiece of over-engineering? Share your stories and experiences in the comments below. Your insights are what make this community great. If you enjoyed this deep dive into automotive history, do us a huge favor and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you never miss another exploration into the world's most fascinating vehicles. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, drive safe and keep the passion alive.